everybody, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day because today we're doing a cash stuffing and we're stuffing $651 into our cash stuffing envelopes. And I emphasize the one because in my planning video, I planned for 650, but I ended up having an extra dollar because of how like change and everything sorted out over, time. There's my cat. And so we have an extra dollar to play with. Don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but we have it. I have my notebook over here that has all of my denominations from my cash planning video, and we're going to get into it. So we're going to start with a high priority binder. And I do have to tell you guys a funny story because I just came from the bank and I was like, okay, I'm going to take, a little lunch break here. I need to go here and I need to go to the store to get 2 things to shoot 2 other videos for my pet channel, right? I walk into the bank. There's so many people there and only 2 tellers. I was like, oh God. I waited for a while. Internet went out, came back on. There's this huge storm that was hitting while I was there. I was like, oh man. And then had to go, I wanted to get like a new glue gun and 2 ingredients for some of my other videos. I had to go to like 4 different places for all the things I needed. And my like errand that I thought was going to take like 30 minutes took like over an hour. I was like, what is happening? So we have come straight from all of that, the bank, errands, everything, and it's been a lot. So I hope your day is a little less chaotic than that. So we're gonna start with gas, and we are getting 60, so we're getting 3 20s, 20, 40, 60, and that is what gas has, and we're probably going to fill up this weekend. Hi, Cornell. Hi, buddy. And that's right now, our gas just went up. I don't know if it went up for everybody else. What's today? The 20th. But ours just went up. And I do have my Sam's membership, which is, a blessing. And so my gas is still cheaper there. But over by my parents, they said it just shot up to like over $3.50, 59 cents or something like that. And over by me, Colonel, you can't have the money. And then over by me, the highest I've seen is like, Colonel, 320. He's sniffing all the bills. Can you see them? So we're hoping like our Sam's price was like $2.94 or something. So I'm like, oh man. So that means this money does, not go as far, but we don't have any crazy big trips coming up in the next week or so. So I think we should be okay. Groceries, it's getting 80 and it's getting 2 20s, 2 10s, 2 5s, and 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we actually have $1 left over from last time. So that means we actually have $81. And you know what I was thinking? When I got this extra, $1 bill in my thing, I started to think that, maybe I've been wanting to do saving challenges. I actually have a binder that I got to start savings challenges. It's blue and it's really cute. I just have not done one just because, right now I feel like all the things that I'm saving for have their own envelope, which is why I kind of haven't done it. Like I have like the house one or like my vet visits and stuff like that. But like, it would be nice for me to actually maybe do some savings challenges for some like fun things for myself. Like, like maybe something me and Chandler could do together, like a little weekend getaway. I should probably do something like that. If I were to do a savings challenge, it'd be things like that. Or like I've seen the cute ones from either Melina or Maddie or something like that, where they have like a movie night or stuff like that. Like I need to do those kinds of things for like activities because I just feel like everything else I have, it's just kind of long-term stuff. So, I'm still figuring that out. But when I had that extra one, I was like, oh, maybe I should start like the $1 savings challenge or the $5, like stuff like that. I feel like I actually could do. So that's where that whole thought stemmed from. And then my thoughts escalated from there. Household is getting $7. So it's getting a 5 and 2 1s. I think this was going to even me out to something if I remember. 1, 2. Yeah. So household now has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 55. Perfect. Now this weekend, we were actually going to go, I was going to give him some money today. But I was trying to write the same thing twice, to go get some light bulbs because we got too busy the other day, I think, when I mentioned it. But I think we're going to go this weekend just because we really need to. We ended up moving one of the light bulbs actually this morning from the living room to in here so I could shoot all my videos. And then tomorrow morning, we're just going to go get the rest. Because he wanted to actually, like, take the light bulb with him and really look to make sure he got, like, the right thing. So, you know, which makes sense. Guess what I did? I got an oil change, and I'm real proud of it. Do I have anything on here? Did I actually skip car? I think I did. No, I did skip car. That's right, because I got the oil change, and we have money in here still for the license. So, skipped car, but I did get an oil change, and I'm quite proud of myself. Future House is getting 50, and it is getting a 50. And as of today, I'm actually going to probably do this tomorrow, actually deposit money into our high yield savings. I've mentioned it before with like the placeholder, but the main reason why I didn't do it yet is because I knew I was doing this cash planning, and then I knew I was going to do the cash stuffing. So I wanted to kind of do like stuff everything in here, get that full final amount, and then, you know, go from there. So I'm going to turn that over so I have it. All right. So we have 300 in the bank. So we have 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 15, and 20. 520. Oh my gosh. That's cool. And or is it 420? Hold on. I'll make sure. Did I do that wrong? Hold on. There's 300, 400, right? 400, 450. No, that is, because I have 300 in the bank. I feel like I'm going to need to check that. It's either 520 or 420, because this is, if I take this 50 out, it's 20, 40, this was the 70, and then I had the 370. So, okay, so I'm going to double check that. It's either 420 or 520. And the main reason why is because I don't know if I did the 300. I think I did the 300 placeholder when I did that. It is 420. Okay. Sorry, I know that probably just confused everybody, but I just needed to clarify with myself just because I really didn't know where I was at. But either way, I was about to be ecstatic over $500, but I'm still ecstatic over $400. Like that's still insane. I kind of want to make a goal for myself. If I can, the next time I get paid, if I can, I'd like to put 80 in here and make that an even 500, which would honestly kind of blow my mind a bit and make me very, very, very happy and proud of myself. Date night, we skipped. Emergency fund, we didn't. We put $10. And so this, I think, was also evening out to something. So emergency fund now has 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So it has 160. Also something I never thought I'd have in my entire life is an emergency fund, because I never had one until now. And the goal is to get to 1,000 first. And then from there, I want to have a couple months of expenses. And I don't know how I want to do that necessarily just yet. I might just always put money towards it, or maybe I'll focus on having money for like certain expenses first. Like I'll always put like so much aside for extra groceries or something. I'm not quite sure yet, but that will be built out eventually, which is really exciting. All right, we're gonna go into our purple binder here, which is our low priority binder. And we're gonna start with eating out, and this is getting $16. And this is getting 10, 5, and a 1. Oh, I don't need my gift cards. Don't need those. There we go. Okay. 10. You put that down. 10, 5, and 1. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, and 27. I think if I remember correctly, I think I did this because I had like 16, like it was like an uneven number on like my calculator. So I was like, I'll just grab that. And it was like to get me back to like a zero base, from like 516 to 5 or something like that. I feel like is what I did. Personal care is getting $12. And this I know was evening out to something. This is going to give me 10 and 2 ones. Okay. 10. I cannot grab a hold of this. There we go. I don't want that many. I know that's backwards. It's fine. Okay. So, personal care now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 80. That's great. I also got my coupons redeemed for Ulta through Fetch Rewards. And I got 2 of them. I got 2 $10 rewards. And I know I have like a 10% coupon right now. And it's like a 5 times rewards points for my brand of shampoos. I was like, this could literally not be more perfectly timed in my entire life. So I'm officially going to get that this weekend. I just wanted to make sure I had the money in here before I did it. So I'm ecstatic. I feel like I'm going to get a great deal. I'm really happy. Clothing we skipped because we just bought a bunch of stuff for Chandler, which I'm really excited that he finally got his boots. They're very, very nice. He's really thrilled about it. And so he was trying out some of this other stuff in his closet for like work and stuff. He's like, oh, well, now I want this. And I'm like, okay, hold your horses. We just got your boots and you got a plane ticket. We need to reel stuff back in. That was a lot of money spent. Lily Fund, I am getting something. I'm getting 15, a 10, and a 5. So now Lily Fund has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, which is exciting. They just launched, not $65. Ooh, that'd be cool. There we go. They just launched the next part of their summer collection this morning. Oh my God. I'm a fan. Now I am shooting this video technically the week before it's going live. This is being shot on Friday the 20th, as you can probably see on my cards. And it's so cute. The color crush that they put is like papaya, and it's so cute. Both of my hair stuff we are skipping. The week that this is going live, I'm supposed to have a haircut. I need to follow up with them to make sure it's still happening. Make sure my hairstylist is back from her maternity leave, but I really hope so because I'm really excited to see her and get my hair touched up after a little bit of time. All right, now we're going into my pink binder, which if you're new here is my pet binder, pink for pets. And one thing I really like about how I do my cash stuffing is I do everything for my pets. My actual job that I do for a living is content creation for my pet channel, my pet blog, which is Sparkles and Sunshine blog. I'll link it below if you ever want to check it out. I think it's really cool, but I'm a little biased. And obviously my pets are my entire world. And so I like to cash stuff and actually create dedicated envelopes for every single aspect of my pets' lives, for my dogs, cats, and then I also have horse stuff too. So I try to be very detailed here just because I feel like maybe like if you're a new pet owner or something like that, it could be really helpful to see like all the different expenses that you could have. Obviously, not everyone might have the same thing as me, but I think it's a really good way to just get that preview, and I hope it helps somebody. So dog food is getting 25. It's getting a 20 and a 5. Their food went up to be about like $100. Yay me. So happy. But I was trying to get back ahead. So now, and we're actually in a really good place with like how much dog food we have. And so this is like perfectly, I was about to write deposit again. This should keep us right on track with what we need. And next time I'm going to probably stuff 25 again. That's going to be the new norm. Before, if you guys remember, I was doing $24, but when it went up, that just didn't really cover it anymore. So I'm always going to try to do 25 for now. I think I've shared, I may do like a 26, but I think right now 25 is very fair enough because that's still a lot of money to be putting aside every time. Cat food is getting its normal 24 because the cat food was nice and did not go up. So yay Colonel, who's sitting right there. 2, 3, 4. That's a certified good boy right there. He's not increasing his mommy's money. That's a good boy. Just kidding. Obviously, I would pay it if it happened because I'm already doing it with the dogs. But it is nice when something at least doesn't go up. I went grocery shopping the other day, and I know like little things might not seem maybe big to some people, or like a couple cents change or stuff like that. But like I shop at Aldi, and I saw that stuff at Aldi went up again, and I was like certain things would be like a couple cents or like 10 or 20 cents, and I'm like, dang, like. Why is it going up again? And again, it's just a couple cents, but it made me angry. So I was not a fan. Nail trims we're skipping. Dog supplements, we are putting in a 10, and we're doing good here. So now dog supplements has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60. We're actually really good here because the only thing I really need to order is their fish oil soon-ish, probably in the next week and a half. I feel like we'll actually be out of it. And that's about like $36, I think, in change, something like that. And so even if I took that out and that left me with 25, that's still pretty good towards their dental supplement, which is about 100. but I don't need that for a couple months, so we're good. Dog sports and events is getting a 20. And honestly, by the time this is going live, actually the day this is going live, this will probably only have 20 in it, or it'll be completely empty because tonight we're actually going to their barn hunt classes. So I'm really happy about that. They get taking both dogs and they get a couple classes together and it'll be fun. So this has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 for a couple more hours for when this is going live. But I wanted to go ahead and start putting stuff in it just so we can, I just want to keep them going doing fun things because it's fun for me too. I have fun when they have fun because it makes me happy. All right. Pet supplies is getting, where am I? $10. Okay. And it's getting a 10. So now pet supplies says 20, 30, and 40. Perfect. And I have not needed to get cat litter just yet. I mentioned that before. I may actually have to do it this weekend. I was kind of looking at the litter box this morning when we had to change out the drawer. And I actually think it might be close because we need to completely clean it anyways. It's about that time. Every month you have to completely clean it. We have a smart litter box, and so I think it's about time. Horse care is getting 15. It's getting a 10 and a 5. And this is necessary because I just had to get a bunch of stuff the other day. I had to get some ointment and stuff because the flies have been biting Layla a lot, and they're biting her tummy, which is not making her feel good. It's making her all itchy. And then I needed more foot stuff again because this time of year with the rain, their feet are not happy. So now horse care has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 36. Okay, yeah, because I didn't update this before when I took some other stuff out. So I'm just gonna, I put in, what was it, 15? Yeah, 15, and then this had 36. This is the correct amount now. Okay. All right. And horse shows, I already technically did because I gave that to my trainer, which is why this is, $6.50 and not the other. Vet visits is getting 70. This I was really proud of. So it's getting a 50 and a 20. And this one I was also waiting to take to the bank and do high yield savings. So now this has, technically I think it has 300, including this, but I'm going to, because I have 200 in the bank. So there was 300, 350, 370, 390. So this now has 390. I'm $10 away from 400. That's exciting. Annie technically has her rabies shot in July. She has her annual in September, I think. And then she also has a dental to actually have a tooth extracted from a stupid bone that I got for free that fractured her teeth. The free bone cost me $1,000. I'm not happy about it. So I'm really trying to get this as high as possible, which is why when I did my cash planning and I had that extra money, I just put it into my vet visits. So it's like, I feel like my top categories that I'm trying to put any extra money in that I can when possible, I usually choose like future house, vet visits, and usually maybe like a business expense or something like that. Those are the ones that are like the top priority usually in terms of getting more money. Pet meds is getting $66. So it's getting 3 20s, a 5, and a 1. I think that's our last 5. Yeah, it is. Okay. So now pet supply or pets meds now has this. I could honestly condense if I wanted to, because this always gets really packed. So I'm going to put the 50 aside for a second. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 210. Follow me, 210, 215, 220, 25. Oh, crap. Hold on. 215, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 40. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 245. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to use my own method there, and that got rough. Okay. Wait, get it? Rough. R-U-F-F. Ha ha ha. I cracked myself up. All right. This is nice. Now I already have enough to get Annie's next round of her flea medicine when it's ready. And then, because it comes out to be like, well, Diesel's was a little over $200 because he has the biggest size amount because he's a big boy. Annie's in the pound class beneath him. So I think that this more than covers hers, and then we'll already have some money still going towards his, which is nice because I tried to stagger it so they're not all due at once. So that's really good. I do think I'm going to try to condense that if I can. Future Horse, this is getting $10, and this I will also be moving to my high yield savings. I think now I have 110 because I wanted to put 100. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. I do. I have $110 towards Future Horse. That makes me very happy. This is something I've kind of like the house. I want to have as much money in this as possible because I have, I have a dream of a type of horse that I would love. Granted, however it works out is how it works out because I've been very pleasantly surprised with everything that I have gotten on or liked and stuff like that. And I feel like my mind's always changing of like, oh, well, what about this? Or what about that? So I just want to have as much possible for when the right one does come up, I can get it. Whenever that actually may happen. I don't know. Domain is complete. We don't need to do that. Hosting and security is getting 30. It's getting 20 and a 10, which I may actually make a payment on this and take a majority of this so I can put a dent into what I owe. But we'll see where we're at. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 112. I love how I have like $2 in here. I don't know. I don't know how, but I know it's from something I did. So 112, deposit, 620. Because I think my payment is due on the, I think it's due before this actually goes live. So I'll have to check. Canva I skipped. ConvertKit I skipped. Taxes I did not. I did 30, 20, and a 10. Okay. 20 and a 10. So now taxes has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90. This makes me feel good. This is one of probably the business expenses I was saying that's probably a priority. Because I did get my taxes done a little later than I wanted to because of the wedding and other things happening. But I still got them done. But I owe the government like a little bit of money, so my goal is to I think I just have to fill this like 1 or 2 more times, pay that, and then everything else in here is going towards the taxes for the next year. So I'm really happy we're pretty decently ahead on that. Photo shoots is getting money. It's getting 70, a 50, and a 20, which is really good. So now it has 120. This one I should have, I think I have a photo shoot. This video's going live on Thursday. I think I had a photo shoot yesterday. So my goal is to have at least maybe 130 more in here. I'd like to get to like 250. And if my checks and certain things come in time when they're supposed to, I don't have to worry about it. But if not, I may dip into one of these and then replenish it. But we still have money in here, which is really nice. All right. And the last binder here is our holiday binder. I realized in my cash planning, I think I called it my summer binder, but summer's only 1 tab in here, which I thought was kind of funny. So we're only, I think, stuffing 1 holiday in here, which is Christmas. Yep, we are. So Christmas is getting a 20. I've been trying to put a 20 in here. So now Christmas has 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 65, 165. Which is really good. I think I share this in every video, but again, if anyone's ever new here, last year was a really hard year for us financially. In terms of just the work I was not getting and trying to pay for a really expensive wedding all at the same time because I thought the year was going to be different. Not saying I chose to have this so luxurious wedding. I really was super budget friendly. The only thing that was expensive was the venue. I literally DIY'd everything else. And it was really hard. We couldn't actually do a lot for Christmas. I think my entire Christmas budget for everyone that we knew last year was like $50. And that's parents, siblings, other parents, grandparents. I mean, it was awful. So not saying that sometimes life is like that. And that was last year. But as soon as I discovered and I started cash stuffing, I started at the end of last year when everything was being hard and I needed to save for the wedding. I saw some people so one person had like a Christmas fund and I was like, oh my God, that is genius. And so I've been trying every single time to put $20 aside. And I think my most exciting achievement was when I reached like 80 something dollars in here. Cause I was like, oh my God, I already have my money for my real Christmas tree this year. And that made me so happy because it's something I look forward to every year. So it's just, if you haven't if you've ever had that happen, like, I can't encourage you enough to, like, even if it's like a couple dollars every single time, put something aside, because you'll be shocked at, you know, the out of sight, out of mind concept that this is, where you can actually have something by the end of the year. Like, I'm very happy that I already know that I can get like a couple of gifts for like the people I care about. So it makes me really happy. This is what's left. This is that extra dollar. So I'm going to look down my list here really quickly and see if there's anything that I know that I automatically just want to put this in. Part of me is kind of thinking I put it into one of those priorities that I mentioned. So instead of, I think what I'm going to do is honestly just go into, where was it just at? Vet visits, because that's kind of, at the end of the day, the most sensitive or time sensitive. And I'm just going to put it in there. It's out of sight, out of mind, done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys love this cash stuffing. Thanks for following along my financial journey here with me, whether it's getting ahead on categories that I spend money on, whether it's my debt, you know, journey, which definitely check out my playlist, by the way, about my debt check-ins. I do it every single month. It's supposed to be on the first Wednesday of every month. I shared this month. It got a little wonky. But I'm very transparent. I share my numbers. I share every single debt that I have. I share where it's from. And I share the progress I make on it and encourage everybody to share theirs too so we can get out of debt together. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in to any of my videos that you may find here on my channel. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.